Welcome to Miami. This is a big event city, and folks here are fired up for this one inside Hard Rock Stadium as the Miami Hurricanes try to represent the great tradition of their program. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it, as we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 16th ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Noles will kick this away to start us off. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Hurricanes offense will have the football first here. Here we go. You can feel the juice in this building. What a privilege, Kirk, to be part of this rivalry game.
Well, there's nothing like rivalry games. You know, no matter what you've done all year, you get your opportunity to win this game today, and it can change everything.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. The Canes bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So the Florida State Seminoles offense comes out for their first possession today. Well, wide receiver, Kirk, this dangerous, who lines up all over the place. Can the linebackers step up and help out the secondary enough today?
Yeah, usually you see these matchups, the slot receiver has a big advantage. But I'll tell you, this linebacker is an excellent athlete, but the wide receiver
breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Using his legs, it's Williams. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The quarterback keeps it on the option. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Well, Kirk, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
So out comes the field goal team from a long way out. They are putting a whole lot of faith in this kicker. This one will be a 60-yard attempt. Can he get it there? And that one is no good. With that miss, the score remains the same.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Spinning out of the tackle. Second down after that previous play. To throw, it's Ward. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Ball handed off. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. They're going to run it here. Powering through. Refuses to be stopped. Brought down to the 27. It's a 1st down. This offense really threatening now.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and go get a touch.
Hurdles the defender. What hops? Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down. The Hurricanes line up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to the end zone. The pass is incomplete, but a flag down on the field. So let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Trying to run, it's Martinez. A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with these defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability.
Touchdown, Canes. And they grab the early lead. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Uiagalelei. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And the pass ball is incomplete on the final play of the 1st quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. The Seminoles will bring their punt team onto the field. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Miami offense is back on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Looking for the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? On the ground, it's Williams. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
The back just had nowhere to offensive line. They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Benson. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. What a kick. It's good from 57.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
A costly special teams penalty, and here comes the offense back on the field. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. 2nd down play coming up. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. To the air. It's Uiagalelei. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. So a field goal attempt coming up now. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. And the field goal is good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He'll try a pass here. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Remember, it was a field goal on the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Bites off a defender.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stay with it.
Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Fighting off the defender. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And the Seminoles will have to kick this away when it comes for his 2nd punt of the game. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. So So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back to pass. It's Ward. Defense is coming after him. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And they heave it deep downfield. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the Canes will line up to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the catch. It's Brown. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Pass complete. It's second down now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They make the stop, but a big gain puts him in enemy territory. All spotted at the 48. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down. Dropping back. It's Uiagalelei. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to chuck it again. Running out of time in the pocket. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Noles will have to kick it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Makes the grab. It's Horton. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
On first down, it's play action. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of him, makes a heck of a play.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
With the return, it's Restrepo. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Play action here on 1st down. Looking to throw it deep, and it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
A pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Ward. Looking for a deep completion. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. This will likely be the last play of the half. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And looking for a big play here. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, between the coaches who have matched wits in this game and the players and the unforgettable moments, Miami, Florida State is must-see TV, and today is no different. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most.
The Canes will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. And he fields it inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's when they'll start the drive. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this 2nd half started.
Oh, here comes the reverse. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the backs have moves for defense against the run or to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position and were able to stop that reverse in its track.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
He's running out of time here. Got him. He's sacked.
And I'm shocked this guy is trying to get outside and make a play, Chris. You know what he's all about. Sit in the pocket, make a read, get the ball out of his hands. Here he's desperate, trying to make a play on the outside. Really not in his arsenal, as you see, and it backfires for a big loss.
They'll kick it away here. On the return, it's Restrepo. Powering through the defender. Can he make it? He's going to finally head out of bounds, but talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. 1st down here for this offense. Movement here from the tight end. It's a shotgun run call. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
They'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
Looking downfield, it's Ward trying to extend the play. He's got room, looking for the end zone. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. First down, looking to throw the ball. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Bringing it back, it's Restrepo. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
To throw, it's Ward. It's a quick grab. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. On the kick now for the fifth time today. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They begin with a quick throw to the left. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
And he'll drop back here on third down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And he lofts one deep over the middle. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes. Now the offense is set up for the short field. The back's got it. Running with purpose. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
1st and goal, handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own to line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown for the U. The momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out. It's Holmes. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Remember last time, they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds and try to preserve that clock.
2nd down after that short completion. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Dropping back. It's Uiagalelei. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. And the Noles looking to run some tempo here. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it. A 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive. The Seminoles pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on 4th down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field. Get him the football on 4th down, come up with a conversion, keep those sticks moving.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Handing off on the draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete, a 4th down stop. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Gets past the tackler into open space now. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And the beatdown continues.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And they knock through the PAT, so it's 28-3. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Grab behind the line. It's Toafili. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And he's going to finally head out of bounds. But you talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. The offense starts with a short field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. They'll work the clock here with their running game. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Looking for 6. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with the 1st down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking to throw. It's Uiagalelei. And it's incomplete. He dropped the 1st down pass over the middle. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Breaks into the clear. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. And the Seminoles looking to cash in this red zone trip. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Canes. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point is good. They're pulling away 35-3. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if we give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Kickoff out of bounds. The ball will be spotted up at the 40-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to pass. It's Uiagalelei. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Williams. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football, Kirk. You walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.